The government lied about za. Before 1900, za was everywhere. Doctors prescribed it, people grew it, nobody really cared. But by the 1910s, that started to change. More people were immigrating to America than ever before, especially people from Mexico. The Mexican Revolution was going on, and this caused a mass migration. Thousands of Mexican people started coming to the US. And one of the things that the Mexican people brought with them was za. And around the same time, jazz music started to take off, particularly in the African American community. And they also liked za. And since many Americans were racist, especially at this time, za started being associated with these two demographics. It became a way that they could oppress these people. But they couldn't just do it for no reason. They needed to create a narrative. And there were two key people in creating this narrative: William Randolph Hearst and Harry J. Anslinger. One owned a newspaper empire, and the other led the Narcotics Bureau. And both of these guys were completely racist. William Randolph Hearst was known for sensationalized news stories, and he often used his newspaper to stir up racial tensions. He portrayed Mexicans as lazy, degenerate, violent za users who stole jobs from real Americans. Harry Anslinger, on the other hand, was racist towards black people. He wrote a lot of articles and would publish them to the public, and they often had a lot of racist remarks. And both of these guys had massive influence on the public. And over the course of a few decades, they created enough propaganda to effectively demonize za. By 1920, nearly 30 states had banned za at the state level. But these two guys weren't the only ones fueling this narrative. A ton of other church groups, newspapers, and other organizations added fuel to the fire. And particularly in the 30s, a lot more propaganda started coming out. An exploitation filmmaker named Dwayne Esper came out with 3 very influential films. The last one that came out in 1936 was called Reefer Madness. Reefer Madness was just like it sounds, a sensationalized propaganda film. It showed za turning people into murderers. It was completely fake, but the public bought into the narrative even more. And just a year later, za was outlawed in the US. And because of this multi-decade smear campaign, it's still outlawed to this day. States have finally started to change this, but the propaganda has in no way worn off.